Allentown.
This
Tough
all
go for
dude,
Maine.
this for me, Allentown is like it's the group of death. I fucking love that UConn and Quinnipiac are going 2 Connecticut teams going toe to toe in the first round. I think UConn, I think they only played once. They do this like Hartford or Connecticut Classic every year where it's like
Okay.
those two teams, but like UConn's another team where like the top of their lineup where like they've had so many kids transfer out or just graduate to the NHL that they've got way fewer NHL prospects on their roster right now. But I mean, they've got Joey Muldowney's at 27 goals in 37 games. That's another team. They just are like all over you for 60 minutes. And they've got like 3 guys with over 40 points this year. They're very like reliant on that like top 6. But they've got really good goaltending. And that top 6 is fucking legit. Like they score at will. They put up some crazy wins this year too. Like there was one game I watched. They kicked the shit. Oh god damn, it was like a month ago too. I really should have pulled this up earlier. There was one game I was watching where it was like, oh, this is a slaughter. Oh yeah, no, they had a weekend against Northeastern. Northeastern's taking a step back, but it was like they put up 13 goals in one weekend against fucking Northeastern. Okay. After going up toe to toe against Maine, BU, ULOL, UMass, like they are right there. And Quinnipiac, it's another very weird year where they may also that was like another team that's maintaining like anywhere from like 10 to 15 in like national rankings when they were like 500. Now they really went off the last month and a half or so. I don't know if they lost a game. I should probably pull that up again too. But that's going to be a very fun game to watch. Like Quinnipiac got Nate Benoit, Minnesota Wild prospect, 2 assists this year. Transferring from Nodak. But I just love the 2 Connecticut teams go up against each other in the first round. But I fucking love this Maine team.
It's funny because they're the only 1 seed that like no one is picking.
I know, and it's crazy to me. Like they are so fun to watch. I love Benny Barr.
Which people have like been like very outspoken, like, oh, Maine, one of the teams that doesn't want to have the 1 seeds host regionals, and it's like that backfired.
I mean, they just handled you. They literally just did this to UConn in that final. Was it BU in the semis? Or was it who? Oh my god. This is when the flu game really kicks in. Yeah, it was UConn Northeast. Oh my god, it was Northeastern. And they fucking kicked the shit out of ULOL in the first round. Jesus. But they're like that's another team. They can just score at will. Like I love watching them play. Also, one of the coolest barns in the country. They have a sick rink.
Also, the best jerseys in college hockey.
Phenomenal jerseys. People forget how bad they were the last, like, up until a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like, right when Ben Barr came in.
Oh, I don't forget that because I forgot that they were even a team for a while. Like, they disappeared.
They used to be, like, when they were winning national championships, like, the best recruiting in the country. Like, I mean, fucking Paul Gurria. It's insane that he went there.
Yeah.
Jim Montgomery lit it up 100 points in one season. But they're legit. I love watching them play, dude. So I think I'm going to end up, I will take them to come out. But Penn State, dude, how often have they come in? They've beaten like every big team at least once. I feel like they split constantly every weekend where they go up against like a top 5 team in the country. I feel like they've come out splitting the weekend. So they're just like, that is like them and Ohio State were the 2 teams where it was just like whoever gets them in the first round, they're going to be like, there's going to be a pain in the ass. So we'll see what happens. But I just love Maine. Again, like you said, great jerseys. Again, phenomenal barn. That doesn't really matter because they're in Allentown. But I picked Maine to come out of here just because I'm riding the vibes with Maine.
Who are they beating to get out of there?
I think UConn. I've just believed in UConn more than I believed in Quinnipiac. Even though, again, like UConn is pretty reliant on their top 6 and their goaltending, but I don't know. I'm picking Maine to come out against UConn.
Do you think Maine handles Penn State, or is that going to be a bloodbath?
No, I think it's going to be a close game. And like, I would not be shocked if it was a 3-2, 2-1, maybe even overtime. Who knows? But yeah, I think it's going to be a close one. Just because that's like Penn State will just, again, like.
They've been on one of the bigger heaters.
That's the thing, too. It's just like, that is, I can guarantee it was like, fuck, we're getting Penn State in the first round where they are just riding this fucking high. I don't like the idea of like the vibes as far as Penn State's concerned, but like Maine's riding a high right now. They're like, I also still love that for them, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass for them. Like, I think that is another situation where like that might be a tougher game than UConn or Quinnipiac either way. But yeah, no, this is like that. This is the group of death. It is like.
So you think this over Toledo?
I think this is like the group. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is the one you really don't. This is the fucking quadrant you just don't. 4 teams you really don't want to be in. Because you could see any 4 of these teams coming out. Like, legit. I mean, you could say that about Toledo too, I guess. But like, Quinnipiac and UConn are right there neck and neck as far as like the national standings go. Penn State's riding this ridiculous high. And they've just been beating all the best teams in the country at least once every weekend, seemingly. And Maine's just doing their thing. We're riding those vibes too. So like, all 4 of these teams, if you told me that they were coming out, I'd be like, I could see it.